everybody. I wanted to do a Let's Play of Vanguard Saga of Heroes. This is my main character here, is a level 40 Halfling Ranger. I wanted to go over new character creation though and show you guys all the options that were available, all the ridiculous options that are available. Okay, there are 3 continents you can start from, and each one of them has a plethora of races you can choose from. The game has looks like quite a few classes. You have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 classes to choose from. Like I said, my main is a ranger. I have in the past played a blood mage before, and I've played a cleric and a necromancer. Not any huge success. Level 40 is really the highest level I've been to. Now certain classes, as you can see when I flip over here, if I choose warrior, you know, some of these races will gray out. Well, that's fine. Yeah, not all the races can be everything. That's to be expected. So if I pick this blood mage here, you see only a few things can get, you know, only a few people can be whatever. Stumbling over my words sucks. So let's make a new character that I haven't made yet. Let's try to think what could be total fun. Let's make a psionicist. It's like a crowd controller. So we have our choice of a Thestrian human. The character models are hideous. High elf, Kojani human, goblin, half elf, Iraqi, okay. Qualithari human, gnome, dark elf, Kurasha, and a more Debbie human. I just gotta sit here and look at it. I don't know exactly what the difference is between these two. I guess one is slightly... Oh no, I was gonna say one has a stance here. I see this one's like leaning further to the right. No, we don't like elves, so we don't want to be an elf. Be a tiger. If you're into the furry thing. It doesn't have a tail though, so I don't know how that works out for you. It can be a gnome. I think the gnomes in this game look ridiculous. Be a goblin. And it really doesn't matter at this stage. Back in when I first started playing the game, you could be, you know, it mattered where you started. You would start on one of these 3 continents, and like that was your impression of the world, and you had to wait for boats, and travel has changed obviously from, you know, from what it was to what it is now. Could be a midget. I'm kind of fond of the tiger. It can be a tiger. Let's call ourselves we'll call ourselves High YouTube. Pretty spiffy, huh? Alright, let's see. Do you think his name is taken? Probably. Let's find out. So we're going to choose where we start. We can choose in the hometown or the Isle of Dawn. There are 2 servers, the Ukraine and the US server. Next. Oh, the name was already taken. Hayu. There you go. Here's this ridiculous character creation. You can see we have sliders for pretty much everything. And we don't really care about none of this stuff, do we? Let's believe this is a slider. Yeah, we can change it. We can make him a different looking cat. There we go. Kinda neat. This doesn't really matter much either, but who cares? Adjust it a little bit. Some pink clothes. Hey, look at me, I'm pink. Yeah, well. Better than nothing, right? Okay, so that's fine. Not too much. Okay, so here we go. Hi, you. Here's a description of the Isle of Dawn. If I click play here, it's going to bring us into the world. This is the very first time. It's a new player experience in Vanguard. I know it's amazing. So I actually recorded a video on my level 40 a little bit ago, and it was massive. It was like 30 minutes long. Okay, so here we are. We are in the Isle of Dawn. So our starting abilities here, we have auto attack. We have mental blast, union of thoughts, racial ability, recall to my house because I own a house. Sprint and a torch. You see that tree actually fell down because people can chop down trees. So it's like most MMOs, this game requires an awful lot of tweaking to get right, I'll have to say right off the bat. This is not the default interface you see here. This is Core UI 3, and it's tweaked from, this is how I have it set up on my main character. So I talk to this guy, we're going to get a quest. Here's a little tutorial. I don't really need the tutorials anymore. Okay, so the quest says go talk to this NPC up here. There's a compass up here that tells us where to go. A dot on the map, if I zoom in, you can see there's a dot on the map that actually shows us where to go. And I'll talk to you and blah blah blah. And there we go. Okay, now where's the follow on? Well, here's one of the things that was going to bug you about Vanguard. You have to talk to the people. Sometimes you have to actually read the quest text because they won't give you a dot on the minimap or anything of where to go. So we're going to ask about the hobgoblins, and we're going to just run through this because we don't really care to read because we're WoW babies. But that's fine. We got to start somewhere. You can see this is the town center for the starting area. This guy starts the crafting quest chain. You can level from 1 to 10 crafting. There's another guy that will start the diplomacy quest chain, this guy over here, and I actually have not done the diplomacy tutorial since 2007 when this game came out, so I am rusty. Rusty. So here we go. Here's veteran Sixfish, and he's going to tell us to do some things. Okay, so we've accepted warming upgrades. And we're going to take, they hate the smell. Sometimes the game is laggy and you don't get all the quests right away or whatever. You can see that the game actually looks amazing. For as old as it is actually way ahead of its time. So, one of my quests I picked up was a gathering quest. We're going to pick up crap. For simplicity's sake, I'm only going to show you, grab a couple, and then a combat quest. And I'm just going to hit the abilities. I don't know what they do. I don't really care. It's chat channel. I'm just showing you. So that's the environment you start out in, and you'll level your harvesting up to 100 here, and then your diplomacy and crafting, and you know, it really is a really good introduction to the game. I wish it was something we had when I first started playing, and in fact I wish I would have stuck to it because this game is pretty amazing. So this is pretty much the new player experience, and it's going to go over a lot of stuff. You can see here the background change because this is the Swamp of Terror, the Zal marshlands actually. And then when it comes up, some of the fogging and stuff in the game is a little odd, but it's something you can get over. This game has a lot of like EverQuest mechanics in it, and a lot of mechanics from just, it's a Brad McQuaid game, so it's a lot of EverQuest-y stuff. And the game is by no means easy. It's, nothing is given to you. You really have to work for it. I'll show you some stuff on my level 40 in a little bit here, and we'll go from there. So I have one quest completed, and you see I'm 75% into a level already, and I haven't done anything, which is pretty cool. Go ahead, we'll mental blast him. You can see here, mental blast pops up here. It's taking away his intelligence. Union of thought. This is a buff. Okay, so this spell's a buff. So it's hitting it, I didn't even know what it does, it's a buff. Well, what a noob. Alright, so you only have like 1 damage spell. So we're just gonna spam this 1 spell. Oh, we got a magic cookie. That's, inventory is your standard inventory, money, Sword Hard, there's another player, believe it or not. There we go, we just leveled, we made level 2, congratulations. Yay me. There we go. 5 out of 5, we're done. We finished 2 quests. We turn on our quests, we get our reward, it's some kind of bed sheet we put on. There you go, and there's our first 2 quests done. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll have some level 40 content coming up here in a minute or 2 so you guys can see more of the world of Vanguard. Isle of Dawn is pretty restrictive. I just wanted to show you kind of what the new player experience looked like. Thank you.